he complained. "Lady have mercy, Harper," said a quiet voice in the nightfall. "A deaf man could hear you coming." Peering into the shadows, Lionel could just make out the gleam of a polished longbow. Then behind it, the form of a man in green. Uphill from Lionel, motionless and almost invisible amid wild quince and ivy, one of Robin Hood's men was standing guard duty. Lionel cringed. "Don't shoot me," he squeaked. In the dusk, he could not see the outlaw's good-humoured contempt, but he depended on it, knowing it was there. "Maybe not this time," the man said. "Are you on your way to join the feast?" Standing still, with the ferns no longer rustling around his shins, Lionel could hear the talk and laughter of the outlaws in their hideout on the other side of the rise. Seeming to take his silence for ignorance, the guard said, "Robin has brought in a rich lord today, and a dozen of his retainers." To show those whom he robbed that he was no common cutthroat, Robin Hood spared their lives, but required them to spend a night with him and his band. "We are giving them our best Sherwood Forest hospitality. Illegal venison, in other words, sauced with humiliation. But the Lord seems not to like it." Lionel nodded and whispered, "Lord Roderick Lionclaw." "Aye, who told you?" "Will Scathelock." All the outlaws were Lionel's friends, amused by his vast size and timid disposition. "He said Lionclaw fought hard." "Harder than most, but no match for Robin Hood and his merry men." Small wonder. Anyone who wanted to join Robin's band had to take on Robin in single combat. One of the many ironies of Lionel's life, he considered, was that he had become an outlaw by helping to save Robin Hood's life. Yet he knew himself unworthy to join Robin's band. No matter. He gave all his fealty to Rowan Hood, daughter of Robin Hood. Without looking, Lionel could feel his strand of the band, the silver gimmal ring, hanging inside his jerkin over his heart. "I'm here on an errand," he told the guard. His own errand. Still, he badly wanted not to disgrace Rowan, or the others. The guard nodded. Lionel blundered on. It was almost dark now. It seemed to Lionel that he tripped over every root and stick and stone in Sherwood Forest, getting to the top of the rise. But at last he reached a vantage, a crag where he could see. There, Robin's Hollow. Under the spreading branches of a giant oak, firelight glinted on 200 grinning outlaws decked with the loot from the Lord's coffers. Fine swords, rich velvets, gold chains. Hoisting flagons of ale, Robin's men sat one-handedly tossing sacks of gold around the circle, roaring with laughter when they dropped the booty. Their captives, the Lord's men-at-arms, sat among them, huddled like scared rabbits. Lionel could guess their thoughts. They had been defeated in battle. Their hands had been tied. They had been blindfolded and made to ride backward on their own horses, brought to this place against their will. They were not being hurt now, except for their pride. But once Robin released them, would their lord have them flogged? He had been bound and blindfolded and made to ride backward too. They did not dare to look at him. From the safety of the trees, Lionel looked. There, seated in the place of mocking honour, a throne of piled deerskins near the fire, Lord Roderick Lionclaw. Father. Lionel felt his heart pounding. Had anything changed in 2 years? Outwardly, no. Tawny in the firelight, his father's stony face glared out over his jutting beard. The same.